Oh, hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Claire. This channel is about helping you on your twin flame. I forgot what I say. What did I say again? Is that my lack of sleep? Or, oh my god. Yeah, this channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. I swear, I don't know how people say their spiel like word for word, the same fucking out, like. I mean, I kind of say the same words, don't generally, but I mean, I do change it up. And sometimes I'm like, damn, that was fucking good. If I said that every time, that would be quite good. But anyway, so that's what you're going to get around here. If you're brand new and this is the first video you're watching, I'm very raw and real. That's just how I've always been. I'm an Aries at the highest degree. That's how we roll. So this caught my attention. I have showed this before, but oh yeah, so everything I do is channeling, clearing and healing energy, meaning that the way I approach every video has got something to do with energy. So this is the divine feminine message. So this is the Venus in Cancer message, and it's currently still, Venus is conjunct Mercury in Cancer. So that is very, I mean, I spoke about it yesterday too, so I won't kind of talk about it every time, but it's very kind of mothering, loving words that, you could be encouraged to give to yourself, or, you might be very, I don't know, feeling like you want to mother other people. Of course, if you've got cancer somewhere already, like quite prominent, you're probably quite naturally like that. Um, it's like, cozy cuddles, cups of tea, that kind of vibe, family, soul family. Like, I'm seeing my best pal tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that, because it's just whenever, there's certain ones in my, there's just certain ones in my close friends that if it's been a couple of my, like, definitely if it's going over a couple of, like, I have to see them kind of thing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. As sleep as well, they're pulling me the word rest with all the Z's on my rest day of my wee schedule hang up there. Yeah, and also sleep is about, like say, like, oh my god, I mean, also what else I say, yeah, so what I mean by channeling energy is that although I use a lot of cards in pretty much every video I do, because I'm primarily a healer as well, there's always healing energy coming through as well. So this is, I've shown this before, it's on my mirror beside my bed. And so for the things we have to learn before we do them, we learn by doing them. And I feel that's really current today, because, like, so, you might have seen, if you check the community tab, I basically, like, was wide awake until 5 in the morning again, right? And this is like, it's pretty much been every night for as long as I can imagine, remember. Like, I mean, I'm not going to say it's every night, but it's too often. And it's kind of like, it is partly to do with my circadian rhythm, you know what I mean? Like, I've always been a nighthawk, but I don't know, this is the longest well, I don't know, I was like this time last year too, actually. Like, yeah, it's definitely, I feel a lot of you, basically, I feel a lot of you are in this place as well, of it could be taking you a bit longer than previous years to kind of get your shit together, as I would call it. You know what I mean? Like, usually I've sorted my kind of sleep schedule out long before now. But like I said, I was like this last year too. But and I do feel it has got a lot to do with collective energy. Obviously, it can have stuff to do with what happens in our personal lives too. But and definitely with the work that I do, as well as having my own stuff that goes on in my own life, I just picked up that. Like, so again, if you're new to me, everyone else knows this, it's around all the time. I have involuntary movements, like, meaning that my hands just go to pick up cards at random bits, like, so I've got a whole pile up of cards on this desk here, and that was actually face down, and I just turned it around. It says, reveal it, I want to tell you the truth. I can actually feel this energy today. Like, so this is going to be, like I said, this is going to be the Venus and Cancer Divine Feminine message, but it's Divine Feminine's message, regardless of your gender. But it's also the Divine Masculine's feminine side. And because a lot of the twins are coming into balance, because that's what solstice is about, it's balancing your own light and shadow within you, your own duality. It can be quite difficult to call. Oh my god, the neighbour's playing the trumpet hang. Anyway, so, and whenever I say that, I'm pretty sure you can't hear it. If I stay quiet, you might be able to pick up. You hear it? But yeah, whenever, it's not every time I'm doing a video I catch that. Probably because I'm often filming a bit later, but it's like whenever I do happen to catch that, I always feel it's like, the trumpet's playing, like, the Wrath of God or Judgment Day kind of thing. But I feel more this is like Judgment Day, as in it's now or never energy, because I had planned to film in advance, like basically video. I didn't want to be filming today on Tuesday, like, so. But I think I'm going to power through it. And my plan was, like, when I couldn't sleep, I made a big, I've got a lot of plans and I'm executing them basically. So I feel this could be how you're feeling as well, whether you're the Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. But one of the plans was, right, I'm just going to power through it and film, videos right up until Thursday. Because the thing is even if I don't end up running that solstice soon, because basically, like I said, I'm only going to run it if there's 3 people or more. I still just kind of don't really want to work with people. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's one person that I've spoke to, and that's fine. Like whenever he can do that, we'll do that. But I mean, it might end up being next week anyway, depending on what he's doing, because I know that lots of people are wanting to watch the football and stuff like that. But yeah, just because of the energy, and it's so. But they must have wanted me to be in this. Sorry, I'm actually standing in a towel, guys, because like I'm a woman of my word, and when I said I was going to tire myself out, I have actually done a lot of exercise today. So, and I thought before I actually get ready for the rest of the day, I'm going to do this. So, God, that's really going to put me off, that musical instrument, but I'm going to keep going. Yeah, like I feel a bit angry. Like I feel like an anger, like brewing, like, and it's not anything in general. It's like I'm having a lot of like past, like just basically loads of memories from the past surfacing. And that's making me laugh because when we move into Cancer season in a few days, um, that is the past. Like it's the lower part of your chart. It is like, because Cancer energy is, like I said, mothering, self love, it's self care, it's, it's just cuddles, cozy. It's a really mothering, lovely energy, family, soul family. I think I said that. But, and it's sleep, rest, but it's the shadow side is like trauma, it's depression, it's sadness, it's like, just kind of nah, you know what I mean? Like it's moaning too, actually. The shadow side of Cancer is moaning. Like, it's moaning's like I'm just I'm thinking of people I know that have got like specific Cancer placements. It's moaning for moaning's sake a lot of the time. So again, the Cancer people will be throwing stuff at the screen like fuck you, but you know what I mean? It's true. We've all got Cancer somewhere in our chart. We've all got a 4th house, and we've all got Cancer somewhere in our chart. And if you really sort of do the shadow work there, I bet you'll be able to be like, do you know what? That's true. I actually do moan more about that part of my life than others. Or, like, for instance, in my chart, it's like I'm completely in the fields in Cancer energy. So it's kind of interesting. Like I'm going to be experimenting with, because you know how I said so it's, and by the way, thank you so much. Like yeah, we hit the 4 1s today, 1 1 1 1. So, and when I always managed to get the screenshot, that really satisfies me. I would have been more satisfied if I had screenshotted it at 11:44, and if I hadn't been staring out the window after I got out of the shower in a daydream, I would have caught that. So that was a bit annoying. I missed it by like what 4 minutes or something. But anyway, the point is that feels really special because, like I said, I've just, I've got a thing about the numbers, and the numbers are, when I first got thrown on to following my calling as a twin flame teacher, and like I said, if you're new to me, like that, it is only twin flames that I attract to work with. Like I don't, it's not like, it's not like if somebody wasn't a twin flame, I wouldn't do work with them. But the people that actually do end up booking with me, they're always a twin flame. So it's been that way for as long as I can remember. But oh, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, but yeah, just basically like, just thank you for, yeah, climbing this journey with me. Like I said, it's definitely been interesting, like I mean specifically on, YT. I'm not gonna it's yeah, there's it's difficult, and there is a lot of shadow banning. I was warned about this by, by people that had read my energy several years in advance. I was warned that that would happen because I am a true twin flame, because my unique story is, it doesn't feel right saying my unique story, because it's not just, do you know what I mean? It's our story. I'm in a story with someone, but it's anyway. You know what I'm saying? It is quite a story, and it's quite unique. Everyone's twin flame story is unique, and I'm just sort of saying, yeah, it feels really good to hit that. It just feels really good to hit that goal, and I was like, oh, I've hit it, 11:44. And so now, right, the next goal that I want to hit is 1444. Like I like to be different rather than like, right, let's hit 2000. It's like, no, I want that one, and then it'll probably be all the twos, and then I don't know, after all the twos it'll probably be all the threes, and then all the fours. You know what I mean? That's probably what I'll do. But yeah, so blah blah blah, right? Past stuff could be certain, and I do feel it is to do with solstice, like because it is a balance of light and dark, the shadow. It's like, and because it's past memories, they're getting me to share that, like a lot of stuff could be coming up from the past, and I feel that this is basically, whatever feminines are resonating with this. I feel this is your masculine wanting to come forward and reveal the truth. And this has, been coming up a lot, and now I'm just going to go with the flow and see what I'm guided to. But I'm going to, so 12 minutes, I'm going to put this timer on to, I'm going to have to do my maths here. Yeah, I've put it for an extra, because I really like to keep these about 30 minutes at max each, roughly. So, but basically, yeah, I'm going to try and film the rest for like Wednesday and Thursday at least, because I just feel like this energy could be quite intense for me, because like I said, it's so weird. It's like I know I haven't had a lot of sleep, but that's just how I wanted it. It's like it's a fed up energy. It's definitely like well, I think that's what that's got to do with too. I feel a lot of divine feminines, like I feel you could be like of the opinion it's like the only way you're going to learn is by taking action, by doing something about it. And I feel with a lot of twin flames, because it's like it's such a long journey, and with all the people I talk to, and lots of our different situations, like because they're pulling the word children, there's children involved, there's kids, there's complications. So it's kind of like, it's for a lot of twin flames that I know of, it's not going to be plain sailing anyway. Like whenever you do actually just sit down and have a conversation, and some twin flames you'll want to start out as friends. Now we all know twin flames can't be friends, right? You leave a pair of true, real twin flames in a room alone together. If they're not arguing, they're going to be getting it on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be like this pair here, down here, sexual union, under the place of one another, where you're one eternal soul, and there you will find true bliss. Right, so sorry, as my towel is just going higgledy piggledy, so I need to sort this shit. But camera, oh my god, look at what we're saying. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. But look what I was talking about. I really do feel there's something here about it's like, and then look, it's still in the card from yesterday. Wow, that blue is really sticking out. Look, it goes with my nails. That healing energy. Yeah, I just feel like that, a lot of you are being pulled together because maybe specifically the masculine needs healing. But yeah, it's like, oh look, the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other women. Other women. Oh my god. I'm just, because it's sitting next to that one. So yeah, I mean, like, that came out. I feel a lot of divine masculines want to come forward and explain what went on with the other women. Like, whether it's one woman or several women or whatever, because some divine masculine, you might be a woman and it might be men that are but whatever, right? So that can also be, though, if you're the divine feminine, that can be like women around you that you need to watch your back with. That doesn't necessarily need to be that. But whoever it is, you're going to rise above it. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. I think with the stuff that's been coming out lately, I do think it is that. It's like, whether it's current people in your life that you trust or people from the past, I think there's things being revealed because, look, learn from the past. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Like, this is definitely going to be about people that have had it in for you. Rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. And this is about rising like the phoenix above a drama. Yeah, look, well, be light-hearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change and heal. I think that's enough of those cards. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So I feel this is about, like, if you're a divine feminine, you've healed yourself, or you're currently healing wherever you're at on your journey of, like, the codependency of you and your twin flame, which has helped your twin flame, to go on that journey too, which they may still be in the middle of, or some of them might not have started it if they're still with, like, other women, and, like I said, change the wording for whatever your situation is. But this could also be like healing from heartbreak, from, like I said, like people that you thought you could trust that have let you down. But it's freedom from some kind of toxic relationships. So yeah, those cards are always juicy. Right. I wonder if I could just whiz through my own. Wait a minute, I'm going to do that. Just so that I'm not just like, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? Because that's why I made that spread up, so that it's actually helpful. I know it's helpful anyway, but sometimes it's just like hearing a story. We want to get some fucking. So that's what went on in the past, right? So I'm not going to do I'm going to just jump straight to the present moment. What's going on with the feminines that need to know? Whoever this is resonating with, what does the feminine need to know right now? Oh my god, wow. So how that's so in line with, like, what I've been saying about the Cancer energy. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Yeah, and I really do feel that's true, because you see what I was saying about, even if I don't end up running that solstice, like, I'm not going to regret taking that extra time for myself, because we all need it. If you can take time for yourself right now, I would do that. And for all you know, it could be because your masculine really needs it too, because the more you nurture yourself and you don't give, and, put all that energy out, then they're going to give to themselves. And also, some masculine could actually be coming to give to you. Do you know what I mean? Give to you. No, I didn't say give it to you. You've got that in your head. It's kind of like, well, that too for some. It just depends how fast you want to move. But it's kind of like, it's... Yeah, basically don't overgive, because the masculine gives and the feminine receives. So it's kind of like, right, so that's where you're currently at. And what karmic lesson needs to be released? Let's use these for some reason. What karmic lesson needs to be released for the feminine, or the masculine's feminine side? Well, definitely stuff that's already... It's stress. See how it fits? Yeah, so you're definitely being guided to nurture yourself. Let go of stress, because, like, look at that angel of truth. It could be because, look, that's a guy too. It could be because there is, like, some sort of truth coming your way that could stress you out even more. Like, that's just reading between the lines. You know what I mean? Like, it's like maybe that's what that's about. Right, shadow work. Let's use these. What is something that the feminine or the masculine feminine needs to know about shadow work? Surrender to... Oh, they're listening to us, aren't they? Surrender to resentments, and that came out yesterday. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Yeah, so that is 100% screaming at me that perhaps some feminines, right, like myself included, you could be feeling like anger arising because you could be like foreseeing again. Now, bear in mind, this is what's difficult about being a collective channel, because that could put off all the masculines. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like I say all the time and try to make very clear. It's and that's why I made that video where I was sitting in that fucking jumper that looks like a 5-year-old's. But anyway, like, that is definitely, that's probably the only time you're going to see that, guys. Like, that is definitely a jumper that I'm going to wear when I'm cold and I'm no doing the filming. But anyway, it's alright. It's not really me though. Like, do you know what I mean? That is not a me jumper. But I suppose it served the purpose of like being a granny giving advice and fucking doing that. But it was like, but anyway, the point is, and like I said, I really do feel it was to channel those rainbow codes. So, basic, because everything I wear, they always, like, for instance, I'm not being funny, but that's maybe reaching, but I don't think it is. The fact that I'm standing in a towel, it's, you know, it's reminding me, it's reminding me of that. Well, I'm not really wanting to put that in your head, so I'm not going to talk about that song. But anyway, it's kind of like, you know, it's vulnerable. It's like you're going to need to give the naked truth to each other. Like you're going to need to reveal the whole truth. That's what I feel that's to do with. What a weird way to give a message, but I swear to God that is true. That's what they make me do. They make everything I wear, and that is part of it. Yeah, because basically what I'm saying is I feel, you know, the feminines that I'm picking up on, it's like you've worked through, like you've forgiven your masculine a long time ago for the things that you know of, and like prepared yourself for whatever you're going to hear that you might not be able to forget. And like I said, there's only a few select things, depending on the situation you're in. It's like what I said before, if you were never in an actual relationship with your twin flame, then you know, you might not like it, but there's not really a lot that you can say about it. But there is definitely, like I've said before, there is definite respect things and lines that you can cross and all that. But you just, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm just at the point now where it's like, come on to fuck. Like, I think everyone just needs to know the truth about their situation so you can fucking move forward. Because like I said, some people, you might be moving like forward at a snail's pace anyway. Like, you're going to need to take it slow for practical matters and, you know, all of this kind of shit. So it's like, it just needs to get started already. Like, if you're new to me, I'm actually extremely patient. I've got 6 retrograde in my chart, but that's what I'm feeling. Like, that's what I'm feeling in the air. So let's just see what else comes out here. So what's next? Let's get a card for shadow work. Yeah, look, hopeless, pessimistic, despondent, and defeated. It was in reverse though. But the fact that we've got the card, it's like, that's what I'm kind of feeling. It's like some people could be like, oh man, like, this is just torture. Like, everything's put in the masculine's way. Slow them down, distract them. You know, and I'm not even talking about the fucking snakes and the whatever that card said, the snakes in the grass, like the you know, because that's complicated. There's the people that like there's people that purposely get in the way of a union because they're like, oh, I know I could slow that union down. I know I could get them if I wanted to, so I'm just going to play with them because I can. Toxic. And then there's masculines that do it themselves when they're being toxic, you know, that it's like, oh, I actually don't really want this person, but I'm going to hang out with them and get on with them to annoy the person I really like, which is divine feminine, because that's what masculines do when they're in that energy, you know. And then obviously later on, further down the line, many years later for some, they wake up and they're like, oh my god, if they done that to me, it break my heart, like, why did I do that, blah blah. And it's self-sabotage, right? We all know this, but they did want me to say that. Patience. Look, that was like that, and I turned it over. I accept that everything happens in divine order, but it all happens in divine order for whatever is happening in your situation. And I've just realised I didn't actually pull a wee... I don't know where those... Oh, is that them there? I'm going to do it from the book, though. What wee scripture do we need? The only preparation for tomorrow is the right use of today. Oh my God, that's like that. Like, seize the moment, carpe diem kind of vibes. Might use that for a thumbnail. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Matthew 6:34. Right, give us another one. So like I said, feminines or masculine's feminine side, you could be feeling a bit like shit, really. Relieved, reassured, soothed, and at ease, but it's in reverse. Yeah, look, there's just something coming up here about like wanting the answers. Oh my God, by the way. Now that's good, but I have to show you it. Oh my God, and look what else I said. Alright, so this was in reverse, so right. Indignant, offended, and bitter, but it was in reverse. So it means that that's backing up what I said. Feminines, you've worked through those feelings, but that's crazy. Surrender, resentments, and then resentful. Look how many cards there are. But I also said that, vulnerable, because it's God speaking through me. Defenseless, unprotected, helpless. Oh my, I'm amazed at that. I'm amazed at that, because I actually nearly put my jammies on, or nearly got dressed, and I just thought, fuck it, I'm just going to stand in the towel, and that's why, because I wouldn't have said that otherwise. But yeah, you're feeling pretty vulnerable, but you are, look, you're just wanting this to start. Intimate, passionate, committed. But I do feel you've released this panicky energy. This could be the masculine, though. Alarmed, anxious, fight or flight, but it was in reverse. So it's like, I feel the feminine's released panicky feelings. It's annoyed feelings I'm feeling. Confident, self-assured, courageous and bold. Yeah, it's like either way, it's like you're loving yourself and you're in your power. Because look, powerless, and it's in reverse. Yeah, you're in your power and you're loving yourself. And you're just, look, bored. Yeah, uninterested, apathetic, jaded. That's totally on point. Again, remember, half the time I'll need the rest of the day to work out, is this how I'm feeling, or is this just to give the message? Because if I could start feeling like this after giving the message, but right, so what would help with inner union right now? Let's see, what would help with inner union? Let's get one of these cards. What would help with inner union for the feminines that are feeling in this energy? Probably say live in the now or something. Starfish spirit, open to the infinite possibility. I don't know how helpful that is. Be at home. I thought I was going to say be in the moment, be at home. Well, and bring a gentle touch. Now that's interesting, because it is the 18th today, and Dear is about unconditional love, and that is the feminines are in unconditional love, albeit a bit bored and a bit kind of, well, how I've described. Right, so 59. Right. Open to the infinite possibility. Stretched out on the beach, the starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, the power of potential. As you look out towards the horizon, do you open up to infinite possibility? Spirit is a source of opportunities beyond your wildest imagination, ensures endless possibilities are available. At this time, Starfish Spirit urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone, to dream of bigger things and imagine with an even greater hope and faith for miraculous potential and shining down you. Oh yeah, and they're just guiding me to that's what I was on about when, like, it's not a coincidence that where the energies landed in my chart, that we reached like the goal that I wanted to reach of all the ones. And so now I've set a new goal. And when I talk about things that are going on in my life, it's because they're wanting you to focus on where can you set a goal in your life. Because remember, I'm a coach as well as all these other things. But it's like, where can you set a goal and just take baby steps? And again, it is because, if you are needing some inspiration, especially if it's something around exercise or something, watch that Brittany Runs a Marathon, because not only would it probably give you a kick up the arse, specifically with stuff like that, because it's definitely done that for, like, that's why I'm amazed, like, I watched that right when I was meant to, but it's, it's the emotional and social and all that aspects, the emotional aspect of it too, because like I said, I did find it really touching how I remembered when I watched it the first time, I just found it so upsetting how she just keeps pushing genuine people's love away because she doesn't trust it. And so many people are like that in the world, you know, like, but again, for like I've said before, for good reason, a lot of people are like that. You know what I mean? Like, and something, you know what I mean? It's like some people could think that you're wrongly like that because, you know, but again, it's like I said, like, I don't trust a lot of people because I can actually see people's true intentions, you know what I mean? And that's the sad thing about the human race, to be honest. But before, you know, and before I was like that too, because I could just always tune into what people's, you know, covert kind of intentions were and stuff. And even when I, you know, it's like, even when I've kind of put it this way, I'll always have like a wee passing thought, like, oh, I wonder if that person fucked me over, and then I push out my head, and unfortunately, in whatever area of life I've ever thought that, it's always come to pass, and I don't feel it is a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's me getting a heads up, and it is a downside of being a seer, but you know, like I said, keep your heart open because not everybody's like that, and like I said, you know, I'm so grateful for all the amazing people I connect with on this channel and stuff that have got my back. But like I said, there are a lot of also modern spirits that keep an eye that, yeah, that haven't got the best intentions. So we send love to them to heal. So, feel it and bask in it and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. So again, you know what to take with boredom. Like I spoke about before, in shamanism, being bored is actually a huge sign of enlightenment. So, you know, again, remember I've said that when I was on one of my shamanic training things. Like, that's what was funny about it. Like, everyone was thinking, oh, you were going to be told that being bored wasn't a good thing, and it was actually quite the opposite. It was like a sign that you can just, if you can just be comfortable in the boredom, like, that's quite a good sign. Because I can generally be comfortable with boredom, but today's, it's not just boredom, it's like, it is like irritation as well. Like, oh my god, look, irritation. Sometimes life stings. Again, I do feel a lot of us, you could be picking up on, I don't know, you could just be picking up on something that's going to annoy you in the future. So, be at home, burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound and well fed with family, cancer season, is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognise that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat spirit reminds you to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all your experience without judgment through a deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to feel truly at home in your life with your family and tribe. Right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up your coat of your identity and settle in the true sense of home and well-being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place rings true in harmony with spirit. So that's really beautiful with the nurture card. So, especially though if some of you are still working through that, if you're needing to forgive. But like I said, a lot of the feminines, you've worked through that. Especially if you're about to hear from your twin, because if you hadn't, they, you know, they wouldn't be able to really come close to you. But again, like I said, it doesn't mean that, like, time's up, yeah, because that's why as well, like, I do feel it, that's what I'm feeling, it feels like time's up for a lot of the, like, it's just time, that's what it feels like. I can't really describe it any other way than what I'm saying it. Right, what's a possible soul retrieval this feminine needs? See, I usually do it for both. Right, so interesting. Heart, this could be for a feminine or a masculine, especially if you're 38 as well, but like, you don't need to be, obviously people are all different ages, but like I said, a lot of the audience is actually like these ages. Like, it's kind of, you know, like 38, 39, 40 kind of thing. Yeah, something something could be closing off your heart chakra. I feel this could be like if you're a bit guarded, you know, just, you might need, now that's not for everyone, this is just for whoever resonates. If you do feel like you're so guarded that you're going to be defensive and not even be open to hearing from your masculine, or I don't know, something around that, then, you know, work on it, because then it can bring you into balance. So that was a wee message for whoever. Right, so what do we need to know about what's to come in the future? Right, so yeah, so I was like, why is abandon come out? So in the future, this is what I'm saying. I'm picking up on now. This will be so interesting when I do the masculine reading after this. This is somebody's masculine that is coming forward to you, because they feel completely like they feel left out, walked away. They feel out in the cold, like Five Pentacles on the outside of your life. I'm being really pulled into the red roses too, so I feel this person's wearing a mask, feeling a lot of love for you, and they really want a second chance, reconciliations, making amends, opportunity. Yeah, look, like open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. That's so beautiful that 2 cards have said vulnerable, and I said it before it even came out because it's God speaking through me. But this masculine's coming with an open heart, hoping that you're going to have an open heart, but they have like hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. So this is what I mean. You could be picking up on that like deep love, unity, connection. Like this is what this person wants. Right. So, what was I going to do? Right. I'm going to get those cards. Right, so a new earth message, and then I'll just close this here, and then I'll do the masculine message. Oh no, I was going to get messages from Earth Angel. Kindness, sensitive, strength, higher perspective, divine abilities. Remember I was singing Earth Angel yesterday? Not a coincidence. You're an Earth Angel, divine feminines, right? Purity, you're pure. Open your spiritual eyes, yeah? Open your spiritual eyes. See your masculine with the innocence that is within them, even with all the whatever shady things they've done, because they did pull me that card. You're being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. Like, basically, don't hold back your love, because I feel your masculine needs it. Joy of love, trust, open your hands, share, let go. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of love, and it was quite beautiful what Jessie had said. I can't even repeat it. It was beautiful, but Jessie, if you want to put below what you said again, but she said something about abundance and something out of the Bible, and it was beautiful. So you may resonate with being a Blu-ray being as well. This is what I am. Direct divine expression, bridge between dimensions, dream for the new earth, time for a magical life, Syrian emissaries. Yeah, so you could resonate with being a Blu-ray and the Syrian. Like I said, I'm connected to all these energies. Release, control, divine will, oceanic consciousness. Right, so, and a wee message from the feminine to the masculine that's cross-watching. Stop overthinking, get a good night's sleep, and know I'm right by your side energetically. Wow. And I did mention in this that I was awake all fucking night. And like I said, the jury's out, but I know when I'm awake because I'm picking up on several people connected to the channel, and I know when I'm awake because of my own masculine. You just know, don't you? So, we talk so much telepathically, it'll feel so natural when you're really here, and that's why, keep going, you're closer than you think. I love and accept you just as you are, and I forgive you for whatever you feel I won't understand. All I want is for us to be together in the past. That genuinely is the cards that came out. I've never gave up hope you would remember us. It turns me on when I imagine our time together. Our time together. And where is this feminine on the ascension? Yeah, ground, shield, protect your energy. And that's what I've been saying in this video, yeah. Nurture yourself, protect your energy. But get ready to speak your truth, though. Remember what I've said before, don't hold back, right? I feel a lot of feminines, you could be tempted to hold back. I don't mean like give it to them, like give them a row or anything, but it's like, speak your truth, let this person know what fucked up your energy, like what upset you, you know what I mean? Because you've both hurt each other. But, it's arguably the things that some masculines, the actions that they've taken, not thinking, further down the line. But remember, I can't even really go on with that conversation because I do just always see the higher perspective of it. But like I tried to explain in that video the other day, well, it's God speaking through me. It's there is a certain way to go about it, because it would be spiritual bypass. And if you're like, oh, it's all meant to happen like this, and just forgive them and don't even talk about it, and that's bullshit. You have to talk about it. You try to tell me that it's like somebody absolutely fucks you over, abandons you in your time of need, and you're like, oh, it's fine, it's just me. No, don't do that. Sorry to say it so bluntly, but talk about it. Let them explain where their head was at, what was going on, what fears were, if they can even tell you, because sometimes people can't even explain. The most important thing is, how do you feel now? And let's just start where we're at. And that's really my point. It's like, some of you are going to have patience and take it slow. It's going to have to be a friendship. What does the masculine want to say? Divine timing. We're on the journey of, and the divine dance, the soul plane, it will manifest in the physical world in perfect divine time, which I feel is very soon for a lot of people. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. And that never gave up hope card makes sense. And then best self, yeah, look, this person's one. Oh my god, isn't that weird that I'm working on myself? I want to be my best self, yeah. I'm working really hard to level up for you and meet you as your equal, your mirror. I know we'll always grow together, but I want to be proud of who I am today. The thing is as well, like, you know, if you're a feminine that's doing the same as me, that it does mean that if your masculine wasn't already like kind of focused on those kind of things like working out or whatever guys do, or what if your masculine's a woman too, whatever, you know what I mean? It's like they'll feel encouraged to do that too, and they might not even know why. Obviously, it's not exactly going to be like, it's not going to be a mystery to some when their feminines are out here helping loads of people, but oh god, which that's why I always say it makes it kind of more, I think it makes it really interesting. And then look at that, this masculine's working on their energy as well. Look, multi-dimensional healing, this masculine. So this could be the feminine, you've been clearing your chakras, and the masculine's been guided to balance their energy. Karmic purge, purging out karmic friendship, karmic, you know, you're also serving as a karmic purge, getting them to clear their energy, but other people are too, and they're coming forward to speak their truth because they're being guided home. Take me home, pathway to true love. Let this be rebirthed. There was a lot about past life healing in this, right? You're going to have to heal stuff from the past. Dragonfly, 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 things coming to light. So there's definitely things going to come to light. But it's time to come home. It's time for the divine masculine to come home. That's very dramatic. But, and it's not everyone's divine masculine, I might add. Sorry to ruin that, but somebody stepped into their sovereignty. Right to choose immunity hooks. Yeah, this person's got the right to choose. They're actually clearing their energy of the people that have hooked on their energy and siphoning it, because the feminine has been clearing them as well, and the divine. And this person's stepping forward. They could have like dragon guides or something as well. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to do the masculine one. See you later.